Hi, this is Paul Connett. This is a no burn Broome short video. So after submitting my comments on the proposed facility, that was in December of 2019, I more or less forgot the issue until I got a phone call from Marianne Dormer. I think that was in April, asking me to get involved. I was reluctant. I was enjoying my retirement here in Binghamton, but I did get involved and realized just how awful this project is. The fatal mistake, in my view, was the DEC, in its seeker review, gave this facility a negative declaration, meaning that it didn't pose much of a threat to the local residences, and it wasn't necessary to do a full environmental impact statement. I think that was a huge mistake. If you know anything about the environment near this proposed facility on the corner of Roble Avenue and Clark Street, it's an outrageous site. I mean, ridiculous, preposterous. There are people literally living across the road, less than 100 feet away, and you've got playing fields which are adjacent to the facility. This is ridiculous, and in fact it's a violation of the comprehensive plan developed by the town of Union in consort with Endicott and Johnson City, expressly calling for buffer zones between industrial activities and a residential area. Well, there's no way you've got a buffer zone between this facility and nearest residences. So to say that this poses no environmental hazard is ridiculous. And it underlines, I think, a big problem with the DEC is that they have professional engineers. They know a lot about regulations and technology, but they don't know very much about chemistry, and particularly they don't know very much about the exquisitely toxic chemicals that burning lithium-ion batteries can produce. Now, before April, I knew nothing about lithium-ion batteries, really nothing, but with other scientists, John Rasputani and others, we have researched this issue, and now we know what chemicals are in these batteries. We are extremely concerned. But the DEC didn't do that kind of research. What the DEC did was to take the emissions from the facility in South Korea and use those at face value. They didn't have anybody monitoring how those testing was done. They just took the company's word at face value of what was coming out. Now, another extraordinary thing about this is that the sister facility that's operating in Gunsan, South Korea, has been operating 12 years without any measurements. It was only when this permit issue came up, when they wanted to build in Endicott, that anybody had measured anything from there. And their facility in Gunsan, Korea is in an 8,000 acres of industrial area, and the nearest residence is 3 miles away. Now think about that. Nearest residence 3 miles away and Endicott 100 feet. I mean, this is, as I said, it's bizarre.